I'm the bearded man. I make the rules. What's up, fuckers? We are going to talk about EnvironMENTAList tonight. You guys are going to like this one. So why don't you guys have a seat, sit down, take a load off, and let's get started with this. But first off, got to give a shout out to my girlfriend. Love you, babe. Got to give a shout out to my sister. It's been a while. Shout out to B, her boy, and her husband, the big dog. Anyways, my 15 minutes of fame is your 15 minutes of shame. And tonight we are going to talk about EnvironMENTAList. There is a clip I saw today. Going to give a shout out here real quick to my boy Blue that worked with me today. And we had a lengthy conversation about how the world is going right now. And I picked up on a little picture of EnvironMENTAList, and the clip just completely dumbfounded me. Now, we're going to take a pause here, and I'm going to get this loaded up and put it on the screen so you can see it. And you're going to be absolutely fucking amazed and just show you how retarded and how stupid and how brain dead they are. I'm trying to keep this clean, so in case of my boy Blue wants to show his kids or want this to be seen by kids, I should clean it up so kids can actually see this so they're not brainwashed on how stupid and brain dead lefties are and liptards and everybody on the far left hand side, how fucking retarded they are. So I gotta watch my language, so we'll make sure that fucking happens maybe next video. But anyways, so we're going to load this clip up, and I want you to take a look at this, and we're going to go through this piece by piece and dissect it. It won't take very long, because probably within 10 seconds once you read this article, you're going to realize exactly where I'm going to go with this. And it is fucking amazing. It's the smartest thing I think Bend, Oregon Bulletin could publish, and their fucking Z21 Bend Bulletin published this. It's absolutely wonderful. You got to check this out. So let's get this thing started and let's get it loaded up right down. All right, guys, as you can see in this clip here, out of the Portland protest that's going on with the Black Lives Matter, and actually take a look and read the article. Basically, it's describing and explaining the cyanide and heavy metals that they're using in the tear gas. Of course, this is being used to break up the peaceful protests that actually we all know are riots now. And they are complaining and saying that it is the federal government that's having the issues on deploying such toxic and dangerous levels of chemical warfare against the Black Lives Matter protests / riots towards Antifa. It just does not make any sense. So, I mean, none of it makes any sense whatsoever. Can you believe that shit? Absolutely just batshit crazy. So let's see. So there's dispersing chemical warfare to all these poor innocent people. Sounds like a fucking Hitler move, maybe. Or Saddam Hussein, chemicals of mass destruction. I just don't get it. So let's dissect this. So if you burn a fucking police car, no, matter of fact, let's back up. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. If you grab a bottle and you put shit in the bottle that makes it burn, you put a rag in it and you light it and you hucker towards a fucking police car, I'm going to probably bet you $100 on the table that the chemicals that they use in tear gas is the least of your fucking worries going into your storm drain. I mean, there is more shit running out of the Portland sewage systems when it rains in Portland fucking Oregon, running into the rivers and drinking water than chemicals being sprayed on liptards burning shit and protesting. rioting, protesting, same fucking thing. So again, you throw the flame, it hits a big car. The car with the little lights on it says fucking police on the side of it. That vehicle burns. The tires burn, the aluminum burns on the car, the aluminum block, electrical wiring, paint. But that's okay, because that shit absorbs into the asphalt. It doesn't go into the storm drain, because when you set fire, it goes uphill, and bullshit from leptards goes downhill. Oh my God, how fucking retarded are these people? How can you think that tear gas is going to destroy the fucking environment and it's going to go into the storm water and the storm drain? You don't think about that when all the people sleeping out on the streets in Portland, Oregon, and the protesters pissing and shitting in the streets. The homeless people, the environmentalists that are smokers, that are smoking cigarettes and pitching the cigarette butt down on the street, and it washes in the storm drain. And I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Or how about all this fucking hand sanitizer that we have to use when we wash our hands, and it rains and it falls into the storm drain? Fuck, environmentalists are going to eat their hearts out when they hear this video about all the potential shit. But you don't hear the things about burning down buildings, burning wood, burning the cardboard, burning the plywood, setting buildings on fire, burning filing cabinets, breaking out the windows, glass falling out in the storm water, potentially lacerating a spotted frog, or who knows. What's the other thing? Not spotted frog, but how about the spotted owl? Or how about the spotted fucking liptard? You never know. It might lacerate their fucking innards. Again, they're burning down shit. Shit runs downhill. It's going into the storm drain. The smoke, the chemicals, all the shit from the aluminum is going up into the air. But the environmentalists don't look at that. And this is the environmentalist group that are now steering into the direction of trying to help the Black Lives Matter, the Antifa, the liptards, anybody that can find a way to destroy this fucking country. I don't know what else to tell you. Everything is just ass backwards with the liptard. They only see it with tunnel vision. They only see it going straight into the camera. They don't take a look and be like, well, what's this? Potentially, what's that? What's the consequences if we do this? What's the consequences of that? Sorry, I'm looking at my cameras. It looks like somebody's driving down by my front driveway here. They only think about the moment right now. Oh my God, all that shit. And then the article continues. And after this, I will leave the article up for about 30 seconds so everybody can go through it if you want to read the whole entire article. If not, all you have to do is go to ktvz.com or www.ktvz/liberal news /fucking-morons.org. I think that's what it is. Anyways, you'll eventually find it. Just go onto their website and you'll see it. I just don't understand how they think that this shit is worse than anything else that the protesters and the rioters are doing. That's basically all I have. I know this is only 9 minutes 27 seconds, but that's all I have to talk about. It's just the lefties throwing things in, and they're brain dead, and they just don't think about their consequences. They open up their mouth and say, oh my God, this is damaging the environment. Oh my God, this is an impact on stormwater. Well, where does stormwater go? Yes, it goes into the rivers, it goes into the lakes. Sometimes some rivers go into the watershed. It all is going to go out to the ocean. If they're worried about it going out to the ocean, then maybe they should sit down and watch some videos of cruise ships out in the ocean launching trash bags full of garbage because they have no place to store it, throwing it overboard into the ocean. That'll really get them fucking excited. Pretty soon now we're not going to have cruise ships. But again, liptards, shut up, pay attention, stop watching the news. open up a Bible or open up some ammunition and put it in a gun and put it to your head and put yourself out of your fucking misery. Because you're a fucking retard. But anyways, that's all I have. So we're going to close this out. Again, I'm going to leave the article up on this clip for probably about the next 2 to 3 minutes. Looks like I'm about 11 minutes on the timer here. So we're going to finish this off. I'm going to leave the clip on the video. I know this is a quick video. I know it's not funny. It's just, I'm just pissed off because of the way fucking liptards think. Anyways, shout out to my girlfriend. I love you, babe. Shout out to my sister and the big B and her old man. And a shout out to my boy Blue that I work with. I hope you have a great evening. And we will catch you on the next go-round. Wait! If you order now and watch this video, you get a little extra bonus. I'm actually not done with the video. I was getting excited, thought I was done, but I'm not done. So I wanted to read a little more on this article real quick, so bear with me. I got to look at my monitor just to see this. So the environmentalists were saying, with the city experiencing some of the most sustained Black Lives Matter protests in the country, in Portland, Oregon, only in Portland, Oregon, you can fucking see whatever you want to see. Seattle, they got smart. They started going through there with bulldozers and water cannons and everything else. And get the fuck out. Get out and get out now. Efforts by local officials and researchers are underway to determine whether and how people and the environment are being affected. I wonder who's going to pay for this shit. Probably the money that we're going to spend to build the wall, being as our president is racist and, he doesn't give a shit about anybody else but the whites. Okay, good job. Also, cyanide and heavy metals such as chromium and zinc were found by Portland's Bureau of Environmental Services at much higher levels in stormwater catch basins alongside a protest site than anywhere else in the city. No shit. Had two things for you. They say heavy metals such as chromium and zinc. What do you think is in that aluminum and the aluminum block and the electrical wiring and shit that's burning and running down in the fucking streets into the storm drain? Here's a food for thought for you. Look at how they spell environmentalists. There's a reason why they have mental in their word. Now, I'm a high school dropout, uneducated individual, but if something has a word that says mental, should be an organization that you don't give a shit about. Just like if you have to put a color in front of a life or lives, it's fucking racist. One more tad bit information. My company that I work for just introduced a new holiday starting next year. I bet you can't guess what holiday it is. Halloween? No. Fuck. Kids ain't important to get toothaches. Dentists? No. Teacher Appreciation Day? No. Law Enforcement Appreciation Day? No. First responders? No. Martin Luther King Jr. There we go. All in a nutshell. Not racist. But I will tell you, if we're now celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a paid holiday for the company I work for, and just got introduced this year, out of how many 60 plus some years that this company has been going, and all of a sudden this year they want to introduce it, then tell you what, you better start having Columbus Day and make that a paid fucking holiday. Because as far as I'm concerned, you have Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which is a black day. That's what the history is all about, is black. Then I want a paid holiday for Columbus Day. You have a day for everything else. Why not Columbus Day? How come you don't introduce that? Or Pilgrim Day? Or Cracker Day. I can say that shit. Why? Because I'm white. And I'm as white as they fucking can be. Anyways, that's all I have. Remember, mental and environmentalist. I don't know what else to tell you. So this is it. We're signing off. We're going to put the clip right down here so you guys can look at the clip. Again, if you can't see it or I go too fast, always go to ktvz.com for the most liberal, retarded news ever. And maybe you could like it and post it on Facebook because I'm sure a lot of people like to see it. We'll see you later.